So, hey guys, Chauzu here, and yeah, this is my Roger and Whitebeard showcase. It's actually been a while since I did one of these. It was like on Yamato release. It's just been too busy in the game, too much stuff to do. But yeah, I figured I'd do focus a bit on Roger and Whitebeard today, and then on Luffy crew tomorrow, and yeah, then I'll hopefully have pulled and I can try and use them myself, both as sub and as my own captain, maybe double captain, we'll see. We're starting with Arena Luffy here. The reason I wanted to do this content is because it's a great showcase for Roger and Whitebeard's new mechanic, which is the ability to buff existing buffs super high, like you could do small buffs before, but they straight up take any attack or ore boost and make it a 3 times attack or ore boost. So that's amazing. And very nice for Arena Luffy, since 4th stage here gives a very low attack and ore boost. So the goal here is to buff the ore boost and cancel out the attack buff. And we'll do that with Boa sister, who will do a 2-turn attack boost, stage 3. And this cancels out the ore boost. Attack boost. So yeah, this is a mono striker and slasher team. That's the classes Roger boost. And it's a pretty fresh experience. You didn't really build teams around those ever, at least in modern times. And the cool thing is that we actually got a good ship for these classes in the Hawkins ship. And it's pretty damn versatile. It heals HP, it has seed reduction, it has quite the attack boost, it has an HP boost, like it does a lot. It's a very cool chip. And yeah, no Frankie here, so we need to do this the old-fashioned way, and we're doing that with Brook, who can delay Zoro and manipulate the block orbs. I saved Roger's super swap for this. Could have maybe saved it for final stage for even higher damage, but it worked out. So like if my damage was lacking final stage, I'd probably done that. But yeah, there's no issue with the damage. I use Shang's crew special now to get the chain lock this stage and the next, and also to get rid of this resilience or bypass it. So yeah, final stage now. We're going to be using Okiko first, who will get rid of the paralysis with the Arena Riser support. Then we're just going to be using Roger and Whitebeard special, buff the ore boost, get rid of the despair, and we also get a color affinity since we're Whitebeard. Then we just use Sweet Commanders, get a chain boost, get an attack boost. Chain boost doesn't matter though. Easier perfects too. And yeah, just hit 2 perfects and we kill. Easy. So yeah, moving on to the next team, and this is a speedrun team against Navy. This is the first time I've done the Navy content for months. I haven't started my GARP challenges yet, which is a questionable decision, but I figured I could try out new units against them. So yeah, this might not look like it, but this is a no-stall speedrun team. So yeah, I think this is a very good way to showcase a new unit, just to show that they can do stuff you really couldn't before. And like, speedrun teams against Navy often look very similar, and this looks nothing like a speedrun team. This looks like a random assortment of units put on one team, which I assure you it's not. But yeah, my first plan here was to use V1 Roger with Roger and Whitebeard. I had Enel as sub down, but then I realized, like, why not just use Enel as captain? Then I have the end of turn damage from the beginning too. So yeah, it was very fun. The main problem with Enel is that he doesn't boost Roger and Whitebeard when they're int, but that's just another dimension to it. And yeah, I do mess up a little bit on this stage. I'm supposed to swap Shang's crew, but I forget about that. So it almost cost me a bit next stage, but it works out. And yeah, Nolan Calgara actually has really good stats since they're a rumble unit, so they need good stats for PvP. He has like over 2000 attack. And yeah, we're using Nolan Calgara for this stage, and they actually do a good job here. Get rid of the bind, support for the spear, and then a chain boost as well, so that's nice. So yeah, due to my mistake last stage, I now have 2 unboosted units. So we end up having to rely on Enel to kill. But yeah, easy kill. And yeah, I've saved Shang's crew for this stage. Going to let his chain lock carry us this stage and the next stage. Lots of extra damage. But yeah, like every stage we also have the Roger and Whitebeard swap, and you can't underestimate having an extra 1.5 times attack and or boost every stage. Especially with such high captain abilities too. Both these captains are 5 times captains. So yeah, we're going to rely on Enel here to kill with his end of turn damage. And yeah, we're already at the final stage. This is going very smoothly. And yeah, there's a special part about this team I haven't talked about yet. But let's get through this first. Super swap for Roger, and we use Enel as well, and this is going to be big overkill damage. And yeah, my original plan was to use Roger and Whitebeard after the revive, but I messed up, so I couldn't use them. But it also means that I did a no-stall speedrun team without using the Frank Captain at all, which is pretty fun, I must say. Yeah, I forgot about the special limit. It's been a while since I did Navy. Yep, no good. But yeah, still a very easy kill and a pretty solid speedrun team, I must say. Happy to finally use Nolan and Calgara too. And yeah, my final team, and this might be my favorite because this one showcases a lot of stuff. And it does it with a very funny team. So yeah, I had 3 goals with this team against Colo Orochi. The first one was to just show how much you can get away with these kind of captains together. Like, this doesn't look like a serious team, like a team that should be able to beat harder content, but yeah, there's really no issues with the team, very easy. The second thing I wanted to showcase was on the final stage, you aren't allowed to use attack buffs, you get interrupted. But of course, Roger and Whitebeard can work around this with their swap, and they can even use their special after swap to buff the attack or boost. And this is not interrupted either. So a very cool way to get around some annoying mechanics. Very good niche for them. And the cool thing is that I'll definitely showcase later, because I really think about it, there's like a lot of very bad support that give very low attack buff that you could use to get around debuffs, and then you can just buff them with like Roger or something. Or you can just swap, like, you can also do that. But yeah, I prepared the super swap here. Just a full board of matching orbs. I used the Chibi Rebecca to remove the blindness. So yeah, stage 4, and we're going to handle this stage like entirely by Colo Neptune, or this is the extra Neptune I think it's called. Chauzu support and special removes all the attack buff and resilience and gives a 3-turn or boost for striker and powerhouse. And this is a mono striker team, by the way, so that's helpful, of course. Then we use Yamato, and for final stage we need to get rid of a few of the Wano slots since there's a Psi or barrier. I could have used some unit that has barrier pan to ignore that, but I thought this was more interesting. So yeah, now we're going to swap Roger and Whitebeard, give an attack boost, and then sadly we won't buff the attack boost, but we buff the ore boost instead. The reason for this is that I want to showcase Roger and Whitebeard's final tap, so I want to be Psi type here, since the boss is int. Yeah, use Pudding here to remove the damage reduction. And then now maybe change block orbs to Psi. Sanji support as well, so we'll have both the chain boost and the chain multiplier from Yamato. So we'll reach quite the chain. And yeah, in order to not accidentally kill with Yamato, I change up my attack order a bit. So yeah, here we go. And it's going to do big damage. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.